Hello, everybody, and welcome to Akelo Dan TV. Today, we are going to talk about, honey, you want to tell?
Oh, I don't think they are ready for this, man. This is a hot topic. Topic. Today, we're going to talk about why your spouse does not want to have sex with you.
Ooh.
Things are thick, eh? Things
Yeah.
are hard, eh?
Things are going to get real. Things are going to get real.
Yeah. So why do you think is the first reason why a spouse would not want to have sex?
Hygiene. Man, you got to take care of that body odor. You've got to brush your teeth.
Oh, brush your teeth.
Man, nobody wants to kiss somebody with bad breath or somebody who's just stinking of sweat, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're going to give you reasons from here to Timbuktu why they don't want
To the gentleman, I know, you maybe don't be that guy who's changing your boxer once a week. Excuse me.
Do people do
Hey,
that?
some people do that. So
No.
so please just invest in some good boxers.
Wash them.
Wash them. And for the ladies too, you gotta take care of yourself. If you have a weave, make sure that weave doesn't stink and all
No
that kind of
smelly
stuff.
weaves in bed.
Yeah. Just look presentable. Don't be that lady who's dressing up maybe in a branded t-shirts, the ones for campaign. Please present yourself well. Make deodorants and cologne and perfumes your friend.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah, you don't want you're pumping over there, when it comes to your wife, but then your armpits are just so please.
Something else.
Hygiene. Now,
Hygiene.
number two. Number two could be the reason why your spouse is not having sex with you is because one time or a few times he or she has tried to make sexual moves on you, and then you shut those moves down. Not tonight, I'm on my periods, I have a headache, and yet all those are lies, I'm not feeling it. No. So guess what? If you do that to either a man or a woman over some time, they're going to get tired. They'll be like, whatever.
I'll sort myself out.
I sort myself out, man. Whatever, man. It just doesn't matter.
Yeah. And nobody wants to beg for conjugal rights. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Nobody wants to beg.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You belong to each other. Your body is here. Is his body. His body is your body.
Yeah.
Come on, man. Come on.
The other reason why somebody might not be wanting conjugals is your attitude.
Ooh.
Hey, there's some people who have such foul attitudes. They're constantly vexed.
Yeah.
Or any small thing, they cause so much drama.
Yeah.
And when you're that kind of a person, nobody wants to get close to you. How does someone even start?
Exactly.
You're vexed. You're like,
The look on your face is like you're ready for war, and then your spouse is like, "What are we fighting about today again?"
Yeah.
And you could wear the most amazing lingerie. You could have an amazing body, have all the curves in the world, have a body, as a hunk guy. But guess what? If your attitude stinks, he ain't getting hard. She ain't getting wet. We're just being real over here, man.
We're being real.
We're just being real over here,
Yeah.
So check your attitude. And then number four, why your spouse maybe is not wanting to have sex with you is that perhaps he or she is being serviced somewhere else.
Ooh, Lord.
So they're getting it somewhere else. So by the time they come home, they are satisfied. They are good. They're like, you know what? Me, I'm being sorted. So maybe that's why they are not interested, in any sexual exploration with you. So perhaps that could be the reason why. Perhaps there's another person out there. You have the title, but they have the body. So it's unfortunate.
Jesus.
Yes.
It's unfortunate. Another reason could be stress. We all go through things, and sometimes, unfortunately, even our spouse hasn't got a clue just how much the family weight is weighing heavily on one person's shoulder.
Yeah.
And so, sometimes things just don't rise to the occasion when stress is in the mix.
Exactly. And you know what, honey? As we say, sex starts in the mind. So imagine sex, you know, sorry, your stress is messing up your head. You're not comfortable. Maybe you're in financial situations, things are not going well. You've been fired. You're wondering how your kids are going to eat. You know, you're wondering about all these things. And so in that particular moment, it is perhaps very difficult for any sexual activity to happen. So that could be the reason, you know, stress, which is why give a shoulder to lean on to your partner.
Be supportive. Ask them, are you okay? You know, and be in touch with everything that's going on in the home. Don't be that one who's so oblivious. The other person, you know, finances are so stretched and you're still stretching them even more.
Exactly.
You know, be in touch and support your person. You're in this together.
So be sensitive.
Yes.
You know, the other reason, this should be number 5, right? Whew, man, this list is going on and on and on. Eh? So number 5, why perhaps your spouse does not want to have sex with you is maybe they have an unhealthy body image of themselves. They look at themselves, they go like, you know what, I'm not looking good, or I don't like the way I look, or maybe I don't like my sagging breast, or maybe my legs are not the amazing legs, you know, stretch marks.
You've just had a baby, maybe.
And so you wonder, like, you know, I'm not even beautiful anymore, I'm not even sexy anymore. So there are those wives who they will never allow their husband to touch them when there's light. When there's light.
Lights have to be off.
Lights have to be off. Why? Because they are not confident. See, don't see me, honey. So perhaps you have a spouse who has an unhealthy view of themselves. They don't appreciate their body. They don't like their body. And so if you're a man, perhaps you're not proud of the size of your tool, you know. So maybe you look at your tool, you're like, oh my goodness, you see some things that are, I don't know, 18 inches. Okay, that's a stretch.
that's a stretch.
So you're wondering, like, you
might
know,
have been a donkey, but not a human.
Good one, and you got jokes. So if you have an unhealthy body image, you know what, you will not exude that sexual thing, that sexual vibe. But you know what? Because confidence is sexually attractive. So if you're not confident, then guess what? You know what? It ain't happening.
Yeah, and I think, you know, we should learn to affirm each other. You know, always just compliment somebody.
Exactly. Exactly. On that note, honey, you're quite sexy. You're very sexy. Look at you, honey. Looking real good.
Oh, why, thank you. Anyway, moving on.
Yes, I.
The other one is family planning method, because sometimes that affects libido.
Yes.
You know, so my suggestion would be just to go back to the drawing board, sit down with your doctor, and maybe talk things through and see if there is another alternative. You know, to what you're currently taking. Exactly.
And on that note, also, gentlemen, family planning should not just be left to the woman alone. You know, go to the gyna with your wife.
Get involved.
Get involved. Get to know. Sometimes even you could be the one who's doing this family planning methods and all that kind of stuff, and what. Play your role. Check. Check. You know, if the hormonal contraceptions are affecting your wife, check. You know, honey, how is these things affecting you? I've noticed that, you know what, recently you're just getting easily irritable. What's going on? What's happened to your hormones? You know, have these conversations. You know, they're very, very important.
Important.
And then number seven, why your spouse might not be wanting to have sex with you is maybe they are going to pornography and masturbation. So they're going into self-pleasure. You know, you're sleeping next to somebody who's satisfying himself or herself. You know what? Me, I'm good. Don't touch. So, you know, they've already had their orgasm. They don't need you to give them an orgasm. You know, they're looking at these porn stars, you know, XXXG, whoever, whatever, all those things. So they're looking at these characters and they're getting their satisfaction from them. So, of course, when you're leaning to these images and videos, which are fictitious and false and illusion, then you don't need the real spouse who's right next to you. So please, put away the porn, put away the masturbation. Instead of using your hands to please yourself, please allow your spouse to please you. And give your spouse tips of how you want to be touched, how you want to be pleased.
And I have to say, there's also that element where people watch porn and then they try and copy paste.
Yes.
And so you're coming into the bedroom with all manner of acrobatics and all manner of things that just the other person just feels demeaned and not valued, or and if you do that, they're not going to want to make love to you. They're not.
Exactly. Yeah. Remember, making love. It's making love.
Yeah,
it's a special thing you're doing.
It is.
Yeah, it's not just about an orgasm. It's making love. It's a celebration of your union.
It is.
I think they will really be interested in number 8.
They would be. And this is all about preparation. Do you prepare your spouse adequately? Do you, the foreplay, is it good? Is it there? Or it's non-existent,
Yes.
Do you just want to like get in and start driving away, you could really hurt someone, and if you hurt her vagina, there's no way that, if she equates pain to sex, it's not gonna happen.
Exactly.
It ain't happening.
Exactly. And it's not just men who can give pain to a woman. Also women, check yourself, because so let's say you're over there, you're grabbing his balls, you're like, please be easy, go easy, man. Go easy, man. Right. Don't be rough on his structure, man. Be easy. Be gentle. You could be gentle. Be gentle. You could be doing
whatever
that thing.
You're doing.
Yeah.
Whatever you're doing, be gentle.
Be gentle. You could be there, and then the hard tower completely loses its hardness just because of your pain inflicting hands.
Or other things.
So be gentle. If you're going to use your mouth, your tongue, your teeth, be easy. Be gentle, man. Be gentle.
Don't use teeth.
Be gentle. Whatever.
Don't use teeth.
Don't use So be gentle in what it is that you're doing. Foreplay is not just for the man, not just for the women. Both of you are supposed to invest in foreplay. Okay.
Yes.
And then number 9, it could be that maybe you insulted your spouse's body. Oh my goodness. Hey, you look so fat these days. Hey, you've lost weight. Why can't you be like, these women? You have 3 children and you look like I don't know what. And you insulting your wife, you insulting your husband. And do you expect that same body is going to satisfy you?